Hi, Ron Gonzalez here, President and CEO of the Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley. I'm delighted to be here once again for another Latinx Scholar Chat, where we have the chance to talk to one of our Latinos and technology scholars. Today, I have the pleasure to connect with Emily Samperio, one of our Latinos and Technology Scholarship Recipients. Welcome, Emily, and thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ron.
Emily, let's start with you sharing a little bit about yourself. But before we do that, I'd like to ask our viewers to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your subscription helps spread our message beyond our immediate community. So thank you for doing that. Emily, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. Well, I received the Latinos in Tech Scholarship in 2020, and I'm currently studying Cellular and Molecular Biology at San Francisco State, and I expect to graduate soon. I'm also a Girls Who Code facilitator on the behalf of the Hispanic Foundation, and I come from a small town from Southern California called Oxnard, California.
Well, Oxnard is not that small, but it is definitely one of the more prettier locations in Southern California, right along the California coast there. So that's just wonderful to hear, Emily, of your progress. Cellular and molecular biology doesn't sound like an easy subject to study. Given that you are pursuing a very challenging degree, why do you think it's important for you to volunteer to facilitate a Girls Who Code program?
Well, my dream has always been to encourage young students to follow their passions through STEM and especially just putting women ahead in the STEM field. So I want young girls to see me as an example because I never really had very many role models. And I just want to reassure them that they're more than capable and they can accomplish anything they put their minds to.
That is definitely true. So, and it's great to have that coming from someone like yourself who's doing that right now. So outstanding, Emily. Let me ask you a different question. We're all aware of the pandemic that's lasted now over a year and a half. Particularly the last couple months have seemed an upsurge again. So during this pandemic period, what is one challenge that you had to overcome as a college student during the pandemic?
Well, like almost everyone, I guess, we were faced with a lot of challenges during the pandemic. But the challenge I'm most proud of overcoming was just adjusting. I had to move back home from college, so I adjusted to Zoom classes. I didn't have the support of my support system and my community being so close. So I adjusted by learning how to stay connected virtually. And I felt disconnected with people, and it was really weighing on my mental health. So I joined Girls Who Code.
Great, that's fantastic. That's wonderful.
Well, Ron, I actually have a question for you.
Go ahead.
As I strive for better representation among women in STEM, and you continue to pave the way for the Latinx community, I'd like to ask you, are we doing enough or can more be done? What keeps you motivated?
Well, great question, Emily, and thank you for asking me. Yes, definitely more can be done, and more importantly, more has to be done because we have to not only increase the number and percentage of Latinx employees in the high-tech workforce and in the STEM workforce, but we also have to include the percentage and numbers of Latinas like yourself in that workforce. And what keeps me motivated is hearing from students just like you. I mean, I can't think of a better job than to help students like yourself achieve your goal, your career goal, your college goal, because college, of course, is connected to your career. So that's what keeps me motivated. Thank you for your question, Emily, and thank you so much for your time here today and for, most importantly, being a facilitator for our Girls Who Code program. You are making the difference. So please stay in touch with us.
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me, Ron. I'm really happy to be here and represent.
Great, thank you. Emily is just one of our 427 Latinos in technology scholars. If you are a Latinx professional wanting to serve as a mentor for scholars just like Emily, please leave a comment below. And don't forget, everybody, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until our next interview with one of our scholars, please stay safe and please stay healthy.